So today I want to talk about a simple way that you can improve your social skills. So let's start with a backstory. There's this dog near my apartment and he's always outside a glass door. So his owner's in there, he probably works at the glass store. And he's always outside like chilling, watching all the people walk, and he never moves. The dog never flinches. He's always just like laying down, chilling, probably an old dog. And so the other day I was walking, I literally saw the owner walking with a dog as I was walking to my apartment. And so right away, I initiated a conversation. So to do that, I literally said a compliment, like, I love your dog. I see it all the time. How old is it? The guy told me the dog was 4. He honestly was happy, like happy talking to someone, happy talking about his dog. I asked him more details about the dog. Just an amazing conversation. And another story, the other day I got a haircut and the barber was busy. So I was waiting on a chair. Someone just came from the outside. He opened the door. He was sitting down. He was probably in his 50s, 60s, so older man. And I was sitting down and I saw that he had a nice bracelet. So he was wearing a bracelet. He was like hunched over like this. But he had a really nice bracelet. So immediately I went up to him. Didn't go up, but I just talked to him. I was like, wow, I like your bracelet. And straight away you could see the guy was so happy. Like he had a smile on his face. And he was like looking at it like, oh, like no one tells me that. Like he didn't say it, right? But that's how he almost expressed himself. Like, wow, this bracelet is nice. And I was genuine about it. Like I'm not just doing this to just do it. I'm actually like serious about this, and don't do this if you're just gonna lie to people. But I was genuine about it. I saw that he had a nice bracelet. And so the guy was telling me thank you like a million times. And then I say, you're welcome. He was like, my daughter got me this. She goes to this college. She made it herself. I was like, wow, that's so cool. Then he said, thank you again. Like, I was like thinking in my head, like, wow, no one appreciates this guy. Like he probably goes through his day and no one tells him anything. Like, poor guy. So what can you learn from these stories? Specifically, what can you learn to make your social skills better, right? We want to increase your social skills XP. Right now it's at like 0 or 5 or 10. We want to push that higher, just like a video game. So what could you do? What actions could you take? So I already kind of hinted the answer to you. And the answer is you just got to start complimenting people, talking to strangers. Literally, as hard as it seems, this is what I did with these 2 stories. So I started with either complimenting people or just trying to talk to them about anything. So the dog, I was like, oh wow, nice dog. How old is she? Something that simple. And it usually is just starting with a compliment. And it has to be genuine, right? People know when you're faking it. People know when you're just doing it to do it, to please someone. That's not the point here. I actually want you to come to these scenarios with 0 expectations. If you have 0 expectations, you're not going to make a new friend. This is not going to be the love of your life. This is not going to be anyone. You just want to compliment them. You just want to make their day. How amazing is that? Dale Carnegie talks a lot in his book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, about how you need to be genuine. You need to be genuinely interested in people. And people see through that. People know if you're faking it. Like, don't fake it. If you're going to do this, don't fake it. So not only will starting these conversations with people by complimenting them help you with your social skills, right? It's going to increase your social skills over time. It's going to do that. It's going to make your day better. You're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to feel good that you complimented someone or you just initiated a conversation, and they're going to feel good. They're going to walk away feeling on top of the world. Like that guy, I'm telling you, that guy that I complimented with the bracelet specifically, the whole time I got a haircut after, he was there sitting looking at me like, he's probably thinking like, wow, like I'm so happy this guy complimented me. Like, I'm not even kidding. We are social creatures after all, and we need to talk more. We need to level up our social skills. And this isn't talked about a lot. We don't talk about social skills a lot in self-improvement. We talk about how to read books, how to read Atomic Habits, why you should do meditation. Yeah, it's all cool, but you need to level up your social skills. It's such a skill that's going to benefit you. So as I said, complimenting people is the best way to start. And a good opportunity, honestly, is when you're walking side by side. So when you see someone side by side, it's a good way or a good time to talk to someone, right? If you're coming at 2 different sides, it's a little bit awkward, like facing the other person coming up to them and saying, oh, I like your shirt. Like, that's awkward. But if you're walking alongside, you're like, I like your dog. Complimenting someone's dog is an easy way to start. So you could be doing that and leveling up your social skills. Start small. So it's very easy to initiate conversations with someone when you're walking side by side. An example was recently I was walking side by side and I saw a UPS driver. And so he had a lot of boxes. So immediately I was thinking and I said something to him. I was like, wow, you must have a lot of work tonight. It was a Friday night. I was like, I hope you get off today early. And the guy immediately smiled. He was like, yeah, this is my last couple boxes, etc. He was happy, he laughed, have a good day. Just a great conversation. So these are the type of things. It doesn't have to be only complimenting someone. That's a great way to start, but you can also just pick up on random things that you see. Like, wow, you have a lot of boxes. It's random, but people appreciate it. People appreciate it when you talk to them, when you initiate conversation, and don't just put on your headphones like everyone else, looking at the ground. It's crazy because these type of conversations used to be normal. Imagine like 40 years ago. No one would need to teach you this kind of stuff. It would be normal to walk in the streets of whatever city you live in and just talk to strangers. Just initiate conversation. Oh, you must have a great day today because the sun is out. Like random stuff, you know? But today it's so much harder. The younger generation is always with their headphones on. They're not listening to the world around them. They're not knowing what's happening. Or worse, people are just staying indoors. It definitely used to be more normal. Just by teaching you this, I hope you could be more social, more of a social creature that you're meant to be. You're meant to be more social. When I was younger, I was definitely a pussy in terms of just talking to people or just initiating conversation. I was always that scared kid. And I guess it's normal, right? When you're younger, you're more intimidated by people. You're more scared. You're more with yourself, with your own thoughts. I get it. But now if you're listening to this video and you're almost about to be an adult, you're almost 18, and you don't have experience like initiating random conversations, then now is the time to start. It's never too late. Don't feel bad that you didn't start, but now is the time. So let's say you can't even talk to someone outside. Like you're very intimidated by the stuff I just told you, the stories I told you about. It's possible. So if you're there, you're probably level 0 of your social skills. So first of all, get outside, be more outside to have those opportunities to be more social. Second, just go for walks. And when you're doing these walks, look people in the eyes, smile, and then start saying, good afternoon. Maybe you see your mailman outside. Maybe you see a person you know. Maybe you see like a worker at a store. You say good afternoon, good morning. Then you start doing it with strangers. And then you start doing the type of stuff I told you about. Just initiating random conversations. I like your shirt. Or wow, your shoes are sick. Or wow, this water bottle that you have is amazing. There's just an example, but literally like a couple of weeks ago, I went up to someone with a bottle of water that was like really cool. And I was like, wow, your bottle's so cool. And the guy immediately like smiled. He's like, you like it? Like, wow, made his day. That's all. So yeah, everyone asks how to improve your social skills. And you don't really have to start big. I told you some tips of how to start small. And then you're going to progressively overload. You're going to start small, like walking outside, looking people in the eyes. And then you're going to progressively overload and do bigger stuff that are outside of your comfort zone. So really start with the small things. You don't have to be overwhelmed right now. It's really not that big of a deal. But just try to get out of your comfort zone. Talk to people. I know it's very daunting and intimidating at first, especially if you're like down here with your social skills. Like you're scared to look someone in the eyes. You're scared to say, oh, good morning. Or you're scared to compliment someone at the gym. Like you're scared to do it. And I get it, I was there too, I told you. So you're gonna start small, like I said, and slowly you're gonna make your way up. So I really hope the stories I told you and the methods I gave you kind of give you a different viewpoint of how to improve your social skills. You can't improve your social skills online. Like, yeah, maybe you can Zoom with someone, but it's not the same. Get outside, do the stuff I told you about, and you're gonna level up that way. I have a free gratitude ebook. It's 12 pages long, down in the description. Click on it right away, and I'll see you guys next time.